Each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. The week is starting off right. Monday night, and 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. And a look now at the Thunder's upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they'll take on Domantas Sabonis and the Sacramento Kings. Then on Thursday, they'll host the Washington Wizards.
And for their matchup with New Orleans, it's going to be their 7th outing on the year. You feel the team will continue to round into form.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward position. And for Dallas, Irving and Thompson are the guard set.
Here we go.
And it's small and power forward. It'll be Flagg and Davis. And it's Lively in at the 5. And we talk about experimenting with lineups early on, DB. What are some examples of that?
Well, you can have two extremes, right, in the modern NBA. Most teams need some sort of small ball lineup that they finish with. But we are also increasingly starting to see teams play with multiple bigs on the floor. You have to be able to have multiple tools in your toolbox.
It's good.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, so dangerous in pick and roll. He's going to keep you off balance because he can score it or facilitate.
Back to Irving. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. And SGA has got the ball here for the Thunder. And the layup falls.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Thompson outside. Outside, Davis. Connects from three-point range.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now, here's SGA. Coming off 31 points last game.
I'll tell you, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander getting it done inside. So crafty with his footwork and ability to get shots.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Irving kicks to Thompson. Pass to Flagg. Davis setting the pick for Flagg. And here is Davis. And the rejection by Holmgren.
You have to be careful if Chet Holmgren's around defensively. This guy, such a good shot blocker.
Holmgren on the follow.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Now, here's Thompson. Back to Irving. It's stolen by SGA. And here we go. And finished off by Williams.
Oh, J-Dub rising to the rim. We see you, Mr. Williams.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Irving looking for an opening. And Davis wide open. He shoots. Hits the three-point bomb. Davis has got 6.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
TV, no question. Anthony Davis had a lot of hype when he was drafted in 2012.
Kevin, how could he not? He won a national title collegiately. He has incredible size and skill on both ends of the floor. That hype was real, and it was earned.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And up around 82% as a team a season ago. So they know how to make the most of those opportunities.
That free throw good from Hartenstein.
Boy, there are so many things to admire about Hartenstein's game. Excellent passer, unselfish on the offensive end, makes floaters at a ridiculous level, and boy, do you know you're going to get a high level of defense and physicality nightly.
Second free throw, no good. And DB, you watch how the Thunder play defense. Great rim protection.
Kevin, this philosophy is all about taking away the paint first. If the ball is in the paint, sharks are in the water. Oh, my goodness. Not only a vertical threat, but a big-time finisher, Derek Lively.
Dort passes to Holmgren to the inside. Here's Williams, and he drops it in from the low post.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Davis. He had 15 points last outing. Back to Thompson. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Clock at 4. Lively finds Irving. Another three for Dallas.
That is pure from Kyrie. Fantastic working off the catch.
Now SGA. He has 6. And the rejection by Lively. Outside Irving. And finished off by Lively.
Well, so much respect to Lively. He plays so hard, and he brings it on the offensive window.
Thunder have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Outside Williams. Back to SGA. Hartenstein with the screen on Irving. SGA passes to Hartenstein.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Dallas. Thompson sets the pick for Irving. Good on the shot. Irving's got 5.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Over in the corner, Dort. And that comes off the assist by SGA.
Nice job by Lou Dort to make his way to the corner and then make the shot.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
And a brief check of the stats for Williams. Coming off a terrific season. Put up about 21 points a game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Now, here is Irving. In the game against Toronto. Very impressive. And denied at the rim, but they call the foul. Whistle blows, and we'll see him shoot 2 from the line.
Lively's combination of athleticism and length, boy, he is a tough cover, earns a trip to the charity stripe.
Take a break.
That's good from Lively. Indoors with the big trade last season, there's more than a little pressure to win in Dallas.
Kevin, this organization traded away a generational star in Luka Doncic, one of the great players we've seen come into the league as an 18-year-old. And you got a player in Anthony Davis who has an injury history and is 6 years older. You better believe there's pressure in D-Town. Boy, when you talk about Derek Lively, first thing that strikes you are his physical tools, length, athleticism, great motor. But I also like the maturity from this young man.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 6.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Here's Williams, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Williams has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, Williams, because of his frame, he's very comfortable operating in the paint. This guy won't settle.
Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That is his first foul of the game. And the Thunder making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. On defense, the Thunder. Davis finds Thompson. Irving with a clean look. Bangs home the trifecta. Irving's got 8 points.
Boy, what a quarter he's had. Go ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Here's Williams. Williams with another miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Dallas moving it around. Here's Davis. Here's Lively. And finished off by Lively.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what, Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Now here's Holmgren from the arc. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. We talked about the challenges the defense faces when dealing with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He said once Shai gets under the arc, it's impossible to prevent a shot. He's too shifty. So we need to be ready to help off on the wings early and try and bump him out to the perimeter. Not easy to control the movements of Shai. That's to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarek Lively. Washington comes in for Anthony Davis. Najee Marshall, he's checked in for Flagg. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Klay Thompson. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Jalen Williams. Thunder trailing by 6. Now here's Caruso. Still yet to score. Hartenstein passes to Caruso. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Drills it from outside.
Well, the very definition of a stretch big, right? Chet Holmgren comes in with the reputation as a spacer.
Pass to Marshall. Now here's Washington. 5 to shoot. Here's Russell. Thunder with the rebound.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Caruso, no good. Mavericks leading by 3. Over in the corner, Washington. Here's Gafford. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Well, trying to defend an athletic 7-footer like Daniel Gafford is not easy, folks. Just gets the contact right there.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and I also love the intensity they've shown on the glass early on. Keeping plays alive, creating second-chance shots, that's nice.
And last season, the Thunder with the best record in the NBA, and Greg, the best point differential in NBA history.
How about eclipsing the 71 Lakers that were led by the great Wilt Chamberlain and Jerry West? And OKC started that season as the youngest team in the league. Needless to say, we've never seen anything like it.
And here's Marshall from the arc. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. And the Mavericks lead by 9.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Joe offline with his 3.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Now, here is Russell. No scoring in this one. Shot clock at 6. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, you love the aggressiveness D'Angelo Russell plays with. This guy basically dares the defense. Make a play on me here.
And so Russell hits them both.
Boy, when you watch this guy shoot free throws, you can see very repeatable motion, and that is what leads to this kind of consistency.
Now, here's SGA. He has 6. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Gafford kicks to Washington. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
Boy, he really anchors well on the block. Very difficult to back down.
.133 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Marshall. Russell, a screen on Caruso. And here's Marshall from the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Really a disappointing effort. That game could have and should have been closer than it was.
Listen, I don't fault the effort. That was there all night. It was the quality of play that was lacking. There was not a ton of cohesion. They've got to figure it out.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Marshall. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Jalen Williams comes in for Holmgren.
What's been amazing to watch is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander going from good player to now putting his name at the very top of the list in terms of great guards in the league.
Russell with a wide open look. No good from outside.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the bucket.
He has been a one-man show trying to keep them competitive.
And it's Exum with the ball who will bring it up for Dallas. It's a three-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, and that one, unbelievable shooting display, especially from long range. That turned out to be the difference.
Well, and I think what that was a product of was their movement off the basketball. Just tremendous work on the perimeter.
Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Bounce pass from SGA. Joe passes to Williams. Here's Caruso. And the three off target.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Washington, that's good.
So big for his team when P.J. Washington is connecting from deep. That space is invaluable.
To the middle. It's tipped. Here's SGA. Bucket is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Mavericks lead by 6. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs. And credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
Wallace with the ball. On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. Aaron Wiggins is out there with Jalen Williams. Then there's Isaiah Joe. Then there's Wallace, and it's Caruso in at the small forward. 4 on the shot clock. Wallace's shot is good.
Nice ball movement by Caruso. He wants to be the playmaker for this team.
Dallas leading by 4. Russell passes to Washington. Outside, Davis. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City, and this is the first time they've matched up with the Mavericks this year.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Now here's Williams. His last outing, he had 18 points. Caruso, no good. And it's Russell in the corner. Inside, Davis pulls it up. Davis owning the paint and gets it to go.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
Here's Williams. He has 6. Out to the right wing. Stolen by Washington. 3 on 3. Lobbed up there for Gafford. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Boy, Gafford gets off his feet quickly, and the pass is absolutely perfect.
Thunder trailing by 8. And here is Williams. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And they call an illegal screen here. Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams. Number 1, the Thunder.
You know, they made that a point of emphasis a season ago. I mean, they spent a lot of time in practice drilling their free throws, and I think it really paid off with the best percentage in the league.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Russell with it. Williams picks him up. And it's Washington missing. Thunder trailing by 8. Joe finds Wiggins. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside, Russell. Now, Exum. Still without a basket. And it's Davis at the elbow. Driving inside.
Well, Exum's size and speed make him a tough cover, and especially in these pick and rolls as a passer.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Najee Marshall, he's checked in for Dallas. And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch it.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Dallas Mavericks are all in on defense. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "That's something you can hang your hat on, especially when your offense isn't going. Defense will give you a chance to win those ugly games. That gives you the opportunity to play for that bigger trophy." Back to you.
Yeah, gotta have it. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Gafford lays it up and banks it in. Gafford's got the lead up to 12 now for Dallas.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul. And the Mavericks making a change here. Irving's checked in. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. SGA's checked in for Wallace. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And Davis sends it back.
Come on, man. You got to bring it harder than that when AD is meeting you at the rim.
Great open look there. Washington's got 5 now.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Thunder trailing by 14. Williams scanning the floor. Wiggins outside to the left wing. To end the cold streak. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Russell's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Irving for 3. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 4 assists in the game. Here's SGA. He's got 14. Pass to Williams. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Oh, how about the quality shot fake by Jalen Williams? Gets the defender off balance.
And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 13. Gafford misses.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Irving with the ball. Now, SGA defending. Out to Russell. Pass to Irving. Three-pointer. Thunder with the rebound. Hartenstein's got his 5th rebound in this one. And a wide-open look for SGA. And the three ball is good. He's got 17.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Dallas. 17 points was their biggest margin. Irving against SGA. To the paint. Here's Gafford. Outside for Davis. Now, here is Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And here's Washington outside.
Boy, they've done a good job overcoming his offensive struggles. He's got to be very thankful for his teammates.
Here's Williams. Some solid defense from Gafford. And here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 13-5 run here. Irving kicks to Washington. Down low, here's Davis. Ignoring the contact, Anthony Davis.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
So it's the Thunder now. They host the Kings after this game. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Irving against Gilgeous-Alexander. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
Now, this is what Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is capable of. A legit star, and he is cooking.
Mavericks leading by 12. Outside Irving. In the corner, it's Gafford. Outside Russell. Davis setting the pick for Russell from the arc. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
And a chance here to see the numbers for Gilgeous-Alexander. Last season, he played outstanding. He averaged about 32 points a game last year, 6 assists and 5 rebounds. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch. Someone the other players look up to.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
For Dallas, they have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for Anthony Davis. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Joe's checked in. And he ends up missing both free throws.
Derek Lively, one of those guys so easy to root for. Plays with a high motor. He's all about winning. A very team-oriented guy.
Now, here's SGA. He's got 19. Holmgren wide open. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's ready to talk things through with them. Here's Flag, defended by Dort. Lively with it. He's got 10. And a wide open look for Flag. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Over in the corner, Dort. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Doris, in any discussion about Lou Dort, the first topic has got to be his defense.
Kevin, I'm going to be honest, I don't think we talk about him consistently enough as a player who should and could win Defensive Player of the Year. If you are a perimeter shooter or a perimeter scorer, the last guy you want looking opposite you is Lou Dort.
And the game of basketball is one of runs, and right now this one's definitely not over.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 22. Over in the corner, Dort. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for the Thunder. Mavericks leading by 5. And here is Irving. 15 points in the game. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 3rd assist on the night. Now, SGA. The Mavericks pull it in. 17 points was their biggest margin. Irving passes to Gafford. Lively a screen on Caruso to the middle. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Holmgren.
Defense just slightly too aggressive. Lively will get to the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Lively. And both free throws good for Lively. Thunder trailing by 10. Now here's SGA. Holmgren outside. And Irving pulls it down.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
In the corner, it's Gafford. Irving against SGA. 6 on the shot clock. Irving slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
That is Kyrie Irving in a nutshell. You want to give him the mid-range, he'll take it. The consummate 3-level scorer.
Pass to Caruso. Here's Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Will it go? And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now Irving. Now Flag. A 3-ball. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Dort. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one's good, Caruso.
Well, had his angle and his feet set. Alex Caruso off the catch, yes, sir.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Cason Wallace. He's checked in for Alex Caruso. With this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season. The Thunder in 4th.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Here's Flag. No scoring in this one. Outside Irving. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. No good that time. SGA, that's a two-pointer with nobody on him. He buries the jumper. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 24 points. Pass to Gafford. Dallas moving the ball around to the inside. Outside Irving. Lets it go with the three. Drains the three-pointer. Irving's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Well, this guy lives out there. Irving, one of the best three-point shooters in the game.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 24. Wallace outside. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And so we conclude the first half. The Mavericks on top, up 10. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center.
Thank you for joining us. And guys, Kyrie Irving has taken over in the first half.
I mean, what more can we say about the skill of Kyrie Irving? He's just so smooth with the ball in his hand. He makes scoring appear effortless.
It's been one of those nights for Kyrie, making the difficult plays look easy. Now let's take a moment to recognize our players of the week. Keep an eye on these two. For the Western Conference, Nikola Jokic.
With Joker, because of his size and skill level, even great defenders have it hard. He can post you up, he can hit the three, he does it all.
And you think about how good a shape he's in now, I wouldn't mind trying the Jokic plan myself. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
And it's small and powerful. It'll be Flagg and Davis. Irving and Thompson are the guard set. And it's Lively in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Boy, beautiful shot off contact. That is what you get with a bigger guard like Klay Thompson.
And here is Williams. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And it's Irving with the ball for Dallas. Thompson outside. Back to Irving. 6 to shoot. Pass to Lively. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Lively's got 14 points for the game.
Yeah, Lively is a guy who wants to focus right now in the paint. Eventually, that perimeter game will be added.
And here is Dort. Now, here's SGA. Off target from three-point range. Outside Irving. Pass to Flag. Outside Davis. Now Flag. Now Irving. 20 points for him. Now Flag. Davis setting the pick for Flag. Inside. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And with all the different things he does, you expect AD to put up points every night. He's a lot to handle.
Thunder trailing by 13. Outside, SGA. The wide open look here for Hartenstein. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Here's Holmgren. Tipped away. It's stolen by Davis. The 11-footer, and it's Flag missing. Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Dort kicks to Holmgren. His 3-pointers off the mark. Dallas leading by 11. Pass to Flag. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And we've seen this movie before. Davis moves with authority and attacks the rim.
Oklahoma City's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Hartenstein. Lively defending. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Rugged finish from Gilgeous-Alexander.
One of the great strengths in SGA's game, the ability to maintain control and finish through contact.
Here's Irving. Pass to Flag. Davis dishes to Irving. Five on the clock. Shot from the top of the key. That shot off the mark. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's Hartenstein. To the paint. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I mean, Jalen Williams is a guy who a lot of people are excited about. He has the talent to be a multi-time All-Star and perhaps an even higher ceiling than that.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Williams.
Boy, Jalen Williams has had success almost from the moment he stepped between the lines here. And folks, there's another ceiling he can get to.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. And you look at this Mavs rotation now, Doris, a wide range of ages.
And that's important, Kevin, because typically when you start a rebuild or a build, it begins with young players. But inevitably, there comes a moment in time where you think we need some maturity and we need some veterans in our locker room. So it's always better to have a blend.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
So a moment now to see the story on Kyrie Irving. He's coming off an excellent season. Put up about 24 points per, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds. And when he takes over at the point, he really keeps the offense flowing.
Well, this is a guy who brings a solid skill set. Excellent ball handler, high level of playmaking, the perfect backup point.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Derek Lively uses his mobility to his advantage. He said, quote, "I like to turn the game into a track meet because I can't outmuscle anybody. But I can definitely get around people, I can outrun them, and I have to be able to use my stamina and energy to get up and down as much as I can." Kevin, back to you.
Smart approach. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. And finished off by Lively.
Boy, they have leaned on Derek Lively offensively all night, and he has delivered every chance he's gotten.
So it's the Thunder now. Holmgren with a screen on Irving. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Davis.
All stops the dunk there. The best outcome in a bad situation.
And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Now here is Davis. 18 points for him. To the middle. And finished off by Davis.
Well, a point guard's responsibility in part in today's NBA, get their guys going. And Kyrie Irving doing just that.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams outside. That's good, and SGA with the assists. SGA's got 6 assists here tonight. Thompson outside on the wing, Davis. Here's Flag. The offensive rebound. Irving, a good look. Again, the Mavericks score.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now, here's SGA. 26 points for him. Here we go, one-on-one. Takes it from 10, and the rejection by Holmgren.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
Dallas leading by 12. Thompson in the corner. Fires the 3. Rebound by Williams. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Holmgren looking around. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
For Dallas, they've gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. Back to Irving. Over SGA. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Excellent touch around the rim.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Dallas. They're leading by 8. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And Doris, we had heard the era of the big threes might be fading, but the Thunder have one with Chet Holmgren, J-Dub, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the beauty of that trio you just listed, they are all similar ages. They are all passionate about the craft of the game of basketball, and all 3 are about winning. But I'm telling you this, the Oklahoma City fans not taking anything for granted. They thought KD, Russell, and Harden would be together forever, and it didn't happen.
On defense, the Thunder trailing here by 8. Washington passes to Russell. Back to Washington. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And Davis can't get it to go.
This guy hit a couple of threes in the first half, but since then it's been a little bit of a struggle.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Boy, that's a little bit of physicality, and Caruso does a nice job holding his own.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Dallas.
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
You know, so much turmoil for the Mavericks last season, GA. Despite that, they were a win away from making the playoffs.
Yeah, they battled valiantly. But to go from the 2024 NBA Finals to the lottery, obviously disappointing. They're looking to make amends this season.
Floats one. It's rebounded by Dallas. Irving's got his 4th rebound in this one. Out to the wing. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Thunder trailing by 6. SGA with the ball. And he has 28 points for the game. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Gafford. Najee Marshall, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. And it's the Thunder with the ball. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Washington kicks to Irving. Gafford sets the pick for Irving. Wants to get it to Gafford, and does.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Four on the clock. Marshall finds Irving. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Williams gets the bucket.
There's a reason Jalen Williams has the green light from deep. He is so consistent.
Effort to screen on SGA. And on the way from Irving for 3. Drills it from outside. Irving's got 27 points.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
SGA against Irving. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count that one. SGA's got 30 points.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Well, in his size and hops, Daniel Gafford is always a threat near the rim.
Thunder trailing by 8. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 30 points in the game. Over Irving. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. 32 points in the game.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Irving for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Williams passes to Holmgren. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Russell finds Gafford. Clock at 6. And here's Washington outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Washington's got 8.
Well, P.J. Washington, so skilled at knowing when to rise and fire.
Outside Williams. Here's the 3. The three-pointer is right on target. Williams has got 23 points.
I love his approach and attitude right now, doing everything he can to keep his team in it.
Irving passes to Gafford. Russell kicks to Irving. SGA with the steal. Shot from 12. Kyrie Irving with the rebound. Irving's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Russell. Now Washington, and the rejection by Holmgren.
Holmgren gets the challenge up and sends that thing back.
And it's Washington missing. Fires away from way outside. And so it's Dallas, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So for Oklahoma City right now, Alex Caruso out there with Jalen Williams. Then it's Wiggins. Then there's Isaiah Joe. And it's Wallace in at the point guard.
Jalen Williams lethal from deep, folks. You can't allow him to get comfortable.
Russell inside. Wallace covering. To tie it up. Joe can't get it to go. Mavericks leading by 3. Pass to Russell. Now Gafford covered by Wiggins. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, Daniel Gafford is accustomed to having bodies around him. That's tight coverage. He makes easy work of it.
You know, with Daniel Gafford, they have an element inside that a lot of teams are looking for.
Well, let's begin with his motor. Daniel Gafford wants to play hard and compete on every possession. He's a lob threat and a rim protector. Give me all of that.
And the free throw, no good.
Boy, when you think about what Daniel Gafford brings to the floor, it's length, it's athleticism, it's the vertical threat at the rim. But for me, it's about grit and toughness, too.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
And here's Russell. Over in the corner, Washington. Williams against Davis. Just 5 on the clock. Williams with the block.
That's just tremendous defensive intensity from J-Dub. That is a nice block.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Wiggins, a screen on Davis. Wallace outside. Pass to Joe. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Washington's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Deflects the pass. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for Dallas. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for the Thunder. Pass to Washington. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Irving. No good with the layup.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
And the call will go against Aaron Wiggins. That'll be his second foul of the game. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Now Davis. Back to Irving. They swipe it.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Here's Russell. Pass to Washington. Davis against Williams. Williams with the block. To the inside. Stolen by Washington. Irving for 3. Buries it from three-point range. Irving's got 10 points in just the second half.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
Outside, SGA. Yes! And the foul. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
And all quarter long, he's been zeroed in and knocks down big shot after big shot here in the fourth.
Dante Exum, he's checked in for Dallas. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Williams is checked in. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Now, Joe, following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Irving against SGA. Uses the glass to finish the layup. SGA's got 39.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Irving. Pass to Davis. And here is Washington. It's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, after making 1-3 in the first half, he's knocked down 2 in the second.
Now, here's SGA. Wiggins, a screen on Irving. SGA passes to Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down.
Well, you see that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an excellent decision maker. Such a dependable catalyst for this offense.
Exum with it, covered by Joe. Exum dishes to Davis. Yep, that one goes in there. Davis has got 22 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
SGA against Irving. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Gilgeous-Alexander.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Irving. Pass to Gafford. Shot clock at 6. Here's Davis. He's off from 17 feet. Thunder have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Stolen by Exum. Down low. Shoots from the right block. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Boy, there was some contact there, but Gafford able to use his size to finish.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Flag is checked in for P.J. Washington. And it's Thompson in for Exum. Then for the Thunder, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Chad Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. And it's Dort in for Isaiah Joe. Now, here's Holmgren. Here's Dort. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Pass to Irving. Unloads. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Dort passes to SGA. And stolen by Flag. On the wing, Irving. It's up a 3. It's stolen by Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by SGA.
Oh, my goodness. The quickness of SGA, the burst. It's like a blur.
Dallas leading by 3. Outside Irving. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Mavericks making a switch here. Lively's checked in. Now Thompson. After Lou Dort's three-pointer that didn't go. Thompson passes to Irving. And Holmgren pulls it down.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Wide with it. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Dallas again turning it over. Now here's Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. To the middle. Wants to get it to Holmgren and does. And the shot goes in.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Irving with it. Now Lively. Thompson outside. To the inside. Here's Davis. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
And he makes the first.
And one of the best big men in the game. Davis continuing to prove how dominant he is.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. Thunder trailing by 3. Here is Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Irving. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
And really, they've rebounded well all game long.
The first free throw is good.
And a member of the NBA 75 team, Anthony Davis is the rare franchise player, someone you build your entire organization around.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls. And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Mavericks. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He knows every possession is critical now.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. Coach kept it calm, but direct. He said, quote, play smart, play our game. Don't worry about the score. Keep doing what we've been doing, and we'll be okay. Guys, back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. Now here's Davis. With the teardrop, can't get it.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there. How big time was that from Lou Dort? So strong, so good.
Irving fires and get the 3.
Well, whether it's a defensive adjustment or he's gone just a bit cold, that efficiency has really fallen off this quarter. SGA, that's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to you. Big time clutch delivery.
Here's Irving. Outside, Davis. Now Irving from outside. Dort with the rebound.
This is what you call trying to shoot your way out of a slump, and I'm not sure that's the best approach right now.
Fires the 3. Knocks down the 3.
That's a big-time bucket. Lou Dort has unshakable confidence.
Outside, Davis. Now flag. Davis with a screen on Williams. Cooper flag. Thompson up top. Here's Davis. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Holmgren. He's off from 3.
And even with good coverage defensively, that he has confidence to drill the 3.
Davis. Oh, hits the putback.
Stepping up. Davis is a fantastic option late. You know, with that height and skill set, he's going to get a good look.
Now, here's SGA. From deep. Rebounded by Lively.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Stolen by Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And the Mavericks call time here. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
Trailing by 5. Now Irving. Here's Davis. Irving outside. Jacks up a 3. Hartenstein with the rebound. And now we've got the intentional foul. And that's an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. So it gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. Green from outside.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Let's send it over to Allie LaForce. She's standing by with our player of the game.
Shea, you were using those long arms to be disruptive on the defensive end. What's your focus at that end of the floor?
I'm just trying to be as active as possible. And like you said, getting my length involved, something I've been blessed with, and I just want to use it.
That activity, that length was noticed. Congratulations.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.